Hello students, welcome again. Today I am going on after third chapter ending. Our fourth chapter PMI, Principle of Mathematical Induction. It is a short form PMI. Students, in this chapter it's very enjoyable chapter and very easy chapter. There are only two rules and two rules utilized. We will go into our numericals, after that our 4.1. So students, I explain you only two rules. Students, rule number 1 is only easy if n equal to 1, then P1 is true. And rule number 2 is that if P of k is true, then P of k plus 1 is true. That's our only two rules. I again repeat you, these two rules are utilized and whole chapter I ending, and this rule is only depend on the domino effects. Students, you know that if all domino are equal size, to are the equal distances if I put it, and falling down one domino, just I push up there, n equal to 1 is true. If n equal to 1 means what? If first domino push down, then definitely after that all domino up to k plus 1, it means that infinitely many dominoes are falling down one by one. Yes, that principle here, these are the two. So one more time repeat, what is the first principle? N equal to 1, P1 is true. And second, if Pk is true, then prove Pk plus 1 is true. Yes students, these two principle utilization I start one numerical, and in this whole chapter only these two principle applying and ending, this our chapter is happy. Yes. Now students, let's start our first sum, little sum. Yes, prove that by PMI means shortcut of principle of mathematical induction. This your RHS given and RHS proved. 3 is to n minus 1 by 2. So students, I start first of all my rule step 1. If n equal to 1, this is your step 1. And I prove necessary P1 is true. Very easy. LHS. What is the LHS? N equal to 1. You taking only one step. This one step. It is 1. And RHS 3 is to n minus 1 by 2. That's my RHS. Putting down n equal to 1, so 3 is to 1. I hope you understood, it is 1. It means LHS is equal to RHS, so P1 is true. Look at that, my first principle done. Now I go to second principle. Pk true given, and I prove Pk plus 1. So students, here for easy calculations I take here one step separate and another step separate. It means here I create our step 2 for this one and step 3 for this one. Both are the joining, don't worry. Pk, step 2, if Pk is true, means only I explain this one. And after that, I explain Pk plus 1 in afterwards step 2. So here if Pk is true, so students, look here, your Pn, this whole line, I write down in the P of k, 1 plus 3 plus 3 square plus only just few, and place I write down k, and is equal to 3 is to k minus 1, k belongs to n. Now I explain by this one. P of k plus 1 is true also. So my step 3, after that, I just write down here to prove. Yes students, here necessary write down to prove P of k plus 1. In place of k, I write down k plus 1. So here answer 1 plus 3 plus 3 square plus, in place of k, I just show up k plus 1 by 2. Whenever you k, I just write down k plus 1. Now students, I start proving that these RHS and these RHS. Yes students, whole numerical after I explaining, you properly understood what I am telling about to step 1 and step 2. So don't worry about it. I again explain full numerical. Now I start my LHS to related RHS. Yes students, it is the LHS part. That one, I now simply start. My LHS is a 1 plus 3 plus 3 square plus 3 raised to k plus 1 minus 1. I hope you understood. It is 1 1 1. And just think about what is the one previous step. What is the previous step? So 1 plus 3 plus 3 square. Here 3 raised to what? One previous term. It is k minus 1. And here 3 raised to k is as it is. And these are definitely, what definitely? These to that, it is your step 2. What is step 2? Pk is true. So that 1, 2, 3 raised to k, this full value. I know that. I just fitting down there. 3 raised to k minus 1 by 2 and these as it is. Because pk is true. Here again I repeat my main principle. What is main principle? If k n equal to 1, then p1 true. Already done. Second, if pk is true, it is here this pk is true applicable. And my third step, to prove pk plus 1 is true, it means I am getting here these RHS in these solutions. Then our pk plus 1 is also true. So what is the LCM here? 3 raised to k minus 1. 2 into 3 raised to k by 2. So it is 1 time. That is 2 time. Total 3 time. 3 raised to k. Now students, in known base same powerity addition. So 3 raised to what? K plus 1. And that's the RHS. Look at that. This RHS. First step 2. Now students, after that, I ending this numerical very easily. Yes. Now after that students, this RHS proving, I show out that therefore P of k plus 1 is true. It means what you proving? Yes. If pk is true, then what I prove? Pk plus 1 is true. And here students, this line particular, this line step P1 is true and this line P of k plus 1 is true. Here ending. It means this numerical is done here. And last line, therefore by P and I means nothing, principle of mathematical induction is true. By PMI, Pn is true for every n belongs to natural number. This Pn is proved here by our PMI rule, and here students, this both rule I explain. Again students, this numerical whole I explain you. First of all, rule I revise. What is the rule? P1 true for n equal to 1. So n equal to 1 right. LHS, RHS explain. And anyhow they prove equal. So P1 is true. Now second rule. What is second rule? If pk is true, then pk plus 1 is true. But in that two cases separated. First step 2, pk is true. Pk write down for Pn. In place of n, we write down k. And last step 3, p of k plus 1. It is the same. In k place, I write down only k plus 1. Here k plus 1 and here k plus 1. It means that is my LHS. And that LHS I show here. Necessary to write down every time one more back steps. What is back step of 3 raised to k? 3 raised to k minus 1. Because these all are known you step 2. And this value for step 2 putting you. And side by side write pk is true. Simplify LHS solution and answer is RHS. It means this RHS. And at last write therefore pk plus 1 is 2. And after that these two lines are again right. And here numerical students this happily we are done here. Now I go to second sum. Now students, after ending first sum, I hope you understood little. Don't worry that. One more time I explain in second sum. Question is that 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube is equal to n cube, that prove that n plus 1 by 2 whole square. This was a very easy sum. And I going by the method of PMI. First of all, step 1. If n is equal to 1, yes, every time you start by n equal to 1. What is the LHS? LHS is the first step you take. Only one step. Okay, it is 1. If you take n equal to 2, then that is 2 steps. Huh? But don't worry, you are only taking 1. It is first step right down. And RHS n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. Putting down n is 1. Here 1 plus 1. Sure, it is 2 by 2. It is the 1. Yes, it is LHS equal to RHS. So definitely I am telling that LHS same is equal to RHS. So what you get? P1 is true. First step over. Now, step 2. What is step 2? If pk is true. So what is the pk? Very easy. This whole line for n, we write down k. So 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, k cube is equal to k into k plus 1 by 2 the whole square. K belongs to n. Now, what is the step 3? Yes, to prove. Necessary to write down this line. Step 3, to prove. What is the proof? P of k plus 1. Listen students, only k place we write down k plus 1. So 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, dot. Now here change. K place k plus 1. Here also k plus 1. Here k plus 1 plus 1. Indirectly how much? K plus 2. And now I start our LHS. So this your LHS. Now I proofing down in the cases. So my LHS is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube. It get k plus 1 cube. And think about same as I explained previous term. What is the previous term? What is the previous term of k plus 1? Yes, it is no new. Only one previous term, k cube. And that is same. Now, this terms, students, it is your step 2. Look at that, 1 cube to k cube. Full value, I just submit there this way. So, k plus 1 by 2 the whole square plus k plus 1 whole cube. This term is same and mentioned because pk is true. Because I am taking there from step 2. Now it's very easy. You have to only k square. K plus 1 whole square by 4. Taking both have common. What is the common? K plus 1 whole square. Remaining are k square by 4 plus k plus 1. Yes students. Now taking else here. So k plus 1. Here k square plus 4k plus 4 upon 4, and that is what? It is k plus 2 whole square. This 2, check. It is done. So my answer is here k plus 1 whole square, k plus 2 whole square by 4. So can we write down? It is internal by 2 the whole square, and that's my RHS. Look at that. This is your RHS. It's same as that. It means what? Step 3 over. Last write down. Therefore, pk plus 1 is true. It means, therefore, if pk is true, then p of k plus 1 is true. Yes, students. Here your step 2 and 3 until this line is done. And this already I proved first P1 is true. It means last write down therefore by PMI, principle of mathematical induction. Pn is true. Yes, what? Pn is true for every n belongs to natural number. This Pn, students, we are happily done. Yes, students, now this numerical is done. Now I am going to third one. Now students, after second questions, I am going ahead slowly, third one. I hope you understood in the last two sums only basic, yes, only basic rule of PMI. One more time I repeat the both rule. First rule is what? N equal to 1 take, then P1 is true. And second rule is combined by two lines. If pk is true, then we will prove pk plus 1. That concept again applied here in the third sum. Yes, students, before start this third one, I just highlight this is the most IMP numerical for exam level. Pn same given LHS equal to RHS. I prove here. So by first going step 1. If n equal to 1, what's the LHS? LHS is 1. Now what is the RHS? RHS is that one, this one. 12 into the n plus 1, putting down n is 1. It's how much? 2 by 2 means 1. So, I just taking surely LHS is equal to what? RHS. It means our P1 is true. Students, your first rule happily done. Now, continue. I move ahead. Our step 2. What is step 2? If pk is true. It means, students, I again repeat for you. This pk apply here for n. I just write down k. So 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3. Same is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus k. Only I am just changing k and is equal to 2k by k plus 1. That's my step 2. Now, step 3. What is step 3? To prove p of k plus 1. Yes, students. Step 2 containing next step, our step 3, p of k plus 1. It means, students, in place of k, we write down k plus 1. Here k plus 1, k plus 1 and k plus 1 in place of k. So, I just show up. That is the step. Continuity. Plus, here what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus k plus 1. Only I changing k in terms of k plus 1 is equal to same 2 here k plus 1 and here k plus 1 plus k plus 1. Students, this is a correct step, but you never write down here this one. That is wrong. You never write this one because this answer is 2k plus 1, but that what? 2k plus 2. You only change in place of k plus 1. So that what write down, only write down 2 with k plus 1. Now I start our LHS. What is the LHS? 1. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 plus 3. And step by step go ahead. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus k plus 1. Now students, I think out to 1. 1 back step. Yes, previous term of this one, and that's I start after that very happily and ending this part. So this step I again write down. So what is your LHS? 1 by 1 plus 2, 1 by 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, here just I think about one back step, only K, one back step means K, yes. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus how much? K, and this again write down 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus K plus 1. Actually this term is already present there. I just write down one back step. If you write down again one back step, necessarily K convert K minus 1. Now this out, that this whole term is a step 2. Look at that, 1 2 1 upon K plus 1. These all are here applied. So that value is known you. How many? 2K with K plus 1. And this as it is I copied 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus K plus 1. And reason right now why I written this? Because utilize step 2. So I just mentioned because Pk is true, and that is my first step. Now how can I calculate the further? That is the main step. That's why I write down here it is IMP sum. So this step I just explained by this rule. In the arithmetic progression, yes, arithmetic progression you know. What is arithmetic progression? Sn. N by 2, I just write down capital letter. N by 2, A plus L. You know that summation of all arithmetic progression number N. But here how many terms N? K plus 1. So S of K plus 1, we will write K plus 1 by 2. A is what? First term. My first term is 1. And what is last term? K plus 1. So finally getting K plus 1 by 2 into K plus 2. That is the summation of K plus 1. This step I just explained. And I hope you understood arithmetic progression. That value putting there. So my answer is 2K by K plus 1. And here 1 upon K plus 1, K plus 2 by 2. Now it's very easy. You just taking upper side, downside is same, and taking the LCM. Either students, you take the common. Yes. How many common is there? Definitely you easily common taking here. Yes, my common value is a 2. Further step here write down na? 2 below the K plus 1. And what is the remaining 2 below the K plus 1? Yes, K. Here 1 upon K plus 2. So 2 upon K plus 1, K square plus 2K plus 1. I hope you understood, and that calculation is your RHS. This is your RHS for step 3. This one. So students, indirectly here K plus 1, it is the whole square. K plus 1 whole square by 1 K plus 1 other only 2 times by K plus 2. Check. That's your RHS. Yes, plus 1 plus 1 plus 2. And here I show RHS. It means what? Last write down. Therefore Pk plus 1 is true. It means students here our last line ending part necessarily write down, and this numerical is done here. So after the Pk plus 1 we write down what? If Pk is true, then P of K plus 1 is true. That's the one over there. So what show? Therefore by PMI, Pn is true for every and belongs to nature. This Pm is what? Our original question. And students, this numerical is important only and only important by these steps. Yes students, here mostly students are confused. It's very easy. Arithmetic progression, ascend write down n by 2 plus l and calculate by the answers. Yes students, after that these lines are commonly same as write down in every numericals. Yes students, I hope you understood in the third sum. Now I am going to do one more fourth sum. Now students, one more question I am going ahead slowly. Fourth one. Pm again given these parts and proved by our PMI rule. Very easy students. Again I am going to state 1. If n is equal to 1, yes. What's the LHS? My LHS is a 1 into 2 into 3. This one. It is 6. And it is into, not a point. It is not 1.2.3. Multiply, and RHS is similarly n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3 by 4. Putting n value is 1. So that is 1. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3 by 4. So my answer is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4. 4 gone. You have to only 6. So definitely we will take LHS is equal to what? Is equal to what? RHS. Now definitely we can say P1 is true. Now step 2. What is step 2? If PK is true. Students, I Pm translate in Pk this one. So P of K, here how much? 1 into 2 into 3 plus 2 into 3 into 4 plus K into K plus 1 into K plus 2 is equal to what? K plus 1, K plus 2, K plus 3 by 4. And that's about step 2 only. Now students are going ahead step 3 to prove. What we prove now? P of K plus 1. Students, steps are commonly same as applications. So in place of K, we write down K plus 1. So 1 into 2 into 3, 2 into 3 into 4, and this change now. K plus 1, this change now, K plus 2, this change, K plus 3, only K term translating K plus 1. Here also, K plus 1, K plus 2, K plus 3, K plus 4 by 4. Now I start my LHS. What is our LHS? 1 into 2 into 3. 2 into 3 into 4, and here K plus 1, K plus 2, K plus 3. Now same asking students, I again, what is the one back step value, which is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yes, what is the one back step? K plus 1, K plus 2. Because one subtract that. And these are equation same. K plus 1, K plus 2, K plus 3. Now students, this value up to that, these both are up to, look at that, it is your step 2. 1 up to K plus 1, K and K plus 2. This whole value, it is your step 2. And that value I apply here. So, we get only. After that, this steps, this whole value is here, this one, this value, K plus 1, K plus 2, K plus 3 by 4. Again I repeat you this full part, which is your step 2 value, this one. And is equal to, this plus is same, k plus 1, k plus 2, k plus 3 by 1. Because, reason write down, because pk is true. Now, we take out the maximum common. What is the common here? K plus 1, k plus 2, k plus 3. And remaining are, students, here this is common changing, remaining are k by 4 plus 1. And that's your solution. K plus 1, k plus 2, k plus 3. And here k plus 4 by 4. And check, that's your RHS. From this step 3, yes, definitely, that's your RHS. So last I write down, therefore, pk plus 1 is true. Last ending step, same write down, therefore, if pk is true, then p of k plus 1 is true. And that's the last ending term. So, last I saying by PMI. Yes, by PMI. Pn is true for every n belongs to, natural number. And here students, our this fourth question is also happily done here. I hope you understood. One more in your first numerical, second numerical, third numerical, and in this fourth numerical. Yes students, this is only basic two parts. First part is P1 true. Second part is joining pk true and pk plus 1 true. I separate them both and they profit. Yes students, here our this part is ending. Further explanations for this chapter students, I explain you in the next part. Okay, bye bye.